Good afternoon. Here we are at G's Bees Apiaries. My trusty partner Mel Lampson and my lovely video lady Mary Ellen, which here she is right there. We went down to Hillside Apiaries this morning, picked up our bees that came in from Northern California, and we're going to show you, I'm going to try to show you how to introduce these bees. It's a new package. It's not the wooden one that we're used to. And we've been waiting and waiting for our bees to come in, as everybody does, gets anxious. As you can see, if you look around, the grass is not really growing, the flowers are not going to come out. And so the bees will have something to go for besides the trees. But we're going to show you what we do in that aspect. So right now I am going to put my veil on because I don't want to look like Shane from Brushy Mountain and getting stung all over the place. So you give me a couple of seconds, I'm going to put my veil on. There, we're all suited up. Bottle of sugar water. And what we're going to do, we're going to try to spray these down. Again, the temperature is about 50-55 degrees. It is in the sun. The wind's not blowing too bad. So I'm not going to drown them, but I'm going to give them a little squirt to calm them down. And it's a new kind of box. It's the first time I've used this box, so it might take a little bit of getting used to. Right now, we're going to remove the feed can and we're going to take the queen out. Give them a little thump right there. Kind of a tight fit, which is good. Work that queen out. There we go. And it's a plastic queen cage, and there's a cap on it. Right there. So you want to remove that cap. You can see that they're already building comb on there because they had a long trip from Northern California to get here. It's hard to see the queen, but she's buzzing and sounding pretty good. We'll set that down there, please, Mel. What's going to be different from when you get your bees and put them in and you're starting out brand new, you're going to have 10 empty frames. We're fortunate enough that or unfortunate enough that we have a hive, that we have some drawn out honey and some comb because we lost the hive, so we're going to replace it. Would you like to hold that, please? Whatever you do, don't leave the queen in the sun. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling out some frames to make room. As you can see, quite a bit of honey on those. Set them right down here. Alright. Alright, set that there. This is a frame that we're going to put the queen on. And what we're going to do is use a rubber band. Set that right there, double it up. As you see, the candy plug-in is there. What I did on the older queen boxes, I used to take a sheetrock screw and drill a hole down through. I'm not going to do that on this one. I'm going to take it right in here, set it right up. Position just like that. I'm setting this one, hopefully, so she's going to be right in the middle. Where's the inner cover, Mel? I set her closest to the inner cover, so when you look down through, well, actually you can't even see the queen cage right now, but at least you'll know that you'll see the rubber bands and you'll have an idea where that is. I'm leaving a few of these frames up because what we're going to do right now is we're going to dump bees in. I'm going to put a bunch of bees right over the queen area and dump the rest in between. Want to come up and give her a thump again, Mel? That's to get them down now. Nope, leave that right there, thank you. These new boxes have this end that you can pry open. And that's what we're gonna attempt to do to house these bees. There we go. One. And you don't want to be rushing when you do this. Just take your time, because things don't go as planned. Now, this is like a little hinge, so I'm going to be able to open that up, and I'm going to sprinkle the bees over the queen and put the rest in. Hopefully I don't get stung too bad. Alright. Start putting them in. Do not crush the bees, because you got quite a few bees down underneath here.
Alright.
Put the hive right in. Did you get stung?
No.
Place them in. Just take your time placing them in. There you go. I'm going to get the inner cover again, Mel. What we're going to do here, these seem pretty friendly actually, unless I start howling and screaming. I do have a notch, ventilating notch, but I'm going to put that in back, and later on I'm going to tape that right up. Can you give me a pollen patty, please? So far we got a lot of bees sprinkled around the queen, yes. And what we're going to do is I'm going to use a 1 gallon jug to feed these. That ain't working. I'll get it. Wait a minute. Putting the pollen patties in because that's alright. Because there's not a lot of stuff out right now. It will be in the next couple of days supposed to be 70 degrees, so they'll be able to. We can get them right out the sun. And I'm laying that right on top. Why I'm doing this, because after Tuesday it's going to get cooler again. So I'm going to try to get this down so they don't have to heat a lot of area. I got my little 1/4-inch pencils or so. And these ladies have driven from California to here just a few days. Already prepared my sugar water. I got Honeybee Healthy Immune Bee Booster in it. It's all mixed up. Follow the instructions when you use that. Well, you're going to have to take that inner cover off. Alright, these covers you want to make sure that you click them on all the way. You can hear little clicks. You don't want to make a mistake of tipping this up, trying to put it on that hive right now, because a lot of sugar water is going to run out. And once she stops, set her right on the 2 pencils. That gives a little bit of room for the bees to crawl underneath there. Whoop, she's leaking again. Now I'm going to put a false super on. This is actually a medium, and I put 1.5 inch spacer on the bottom of it, so I can put it on as such, and you don't want to crush any of the little bees flying around. Telescope and cover. And that right now, as far as I know, we didn't forget any steps. And the bees, you can see they're kind of flying around. Hopefully they'll get in there and somebody will start putting the pheromones out so they know where home is, and that's about it on the hive.